5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take A.
Coming up on
Ready,
OU
Trio
Nightly,
B. We won't
President
flash
Trump's
what
push
this
to
is all.
dismantle the Department of Education, how all this might affect you. Plus, construction on Jenkins and Highway 9.
Can you
what
go
you
back
need to know
one?
for your commute.
You're ahead
And
a
those
little.
winds are not
Okay,
stopping
never mind.
anytime soon when we can see some more
All right,
fire
ready,
risks
Trio
and
B,
those
get ready,
temperature warm-ups.
crossfade.
This is OU Nightly.
And dissolve, crossfade your audio. Perfect. Ready, camera 2. Let's go a little bit slower on your Zoom than you did in the practice show. But yeah, what? Thank you for time, Bug. Yeah, we do. You're welcome. Cool. And 3, 2, 1, 2, start your move and dissolve.
Students could feel impacts with a possible executive
okay.
order to dismantle the Department of Education.
Great Zoom.
Thanks for watching OU Nightly. I'm Abby Hollinsworth.
Graphic in their
And
names.
I'm Hallie McPherson. OU Nightly reporter
Graphic out their
Abigail
names.
Franklin is live in the newsroom
Ready,
with the
4.
latest on this developing
ready,
story.
Sting.
Abigail?
Sting. Take 4.
Abby Hallie, today
Graphic
a
in her lower
possible
third.
executive order to dismantle the Department of
Graphic
Education
out her lower third.
coming from
Ready,
President
Trio
Trump.
A.
This all after the confirmation of Education Secretary Linda McMahon, who will leave the department.
And take
If
VO and
the order
A.
is signed,
Graphic
the
in the lower
department
third.
would then split
We'll have a full
into
screen
2
after this and we'll
different
never see
federal
Abby again. So
agencies,
bye-bye, Abby.
And roles would be reassigned. According to the Associated Press, the Department of Education is responsible for financial aid and FAFSA.
Full screen in.
According to OU,
And hot punch
71%
2
of
underneath.
students have applied for financial
2,
assistance.
tilt down just a hair.
It's not confirmed
Right there,
if the
perfect.
president will sign this order or when it would happen. Legislation would need to be passed by Congress to end the department. For now, live in the newsroom, Abigail Franklin, OU Nightly.
Full screen out.
Thanks, Abigail. It has been
Perfect.
super windy
Ready,
the
mini
past
me
few
1.
days. I feel like I'm fighting the wind when I try and walk.
Yeah, I almost got blown over due to that wind, and fire danger is popping up around Oklahoma. OU Nightly meteorologist Rachel
All right,
Mosshammer
get ready
joins
to
us live
sting.
in the studio with more. Rachel?
Sting. Take her underneath.
Yeah, Abby,
Graphic
Hallie,
in her
I'm
lower
telling
third.
you, I definitely have some shingles missing.
Graphic
after
out her
this
lower
week
third.
and the windy weather. But I
Perfect.
tell
Ready,
you what,
camera 2.
that weather is going to stick around for the next couple of days. Look at this fire weather for tonight. We're looking at near critical out in western parts of the state, elevated here in Norman and Oklahoma City. Look at these wind gusts for the state. 30 out in Woodward, 33 in Oklahoma City, 40 miles per hour out in Lawton, and 32 miles per hour out in Oklahoma City.
Ready,
so
camera
the
2.
winds are blowing across the plains this afternoon. Now, look at the weather
15.
headlines. We'll have fire danger, those risks coming up this weekend, winter returns, and we can
10.
see some snow chances across the state.
And take 2.
Thanks, Rachel.
Perfect.
State Superintendent
And
Ryan
ready,
Walters
full
announces
screen.
he is partnering with country singer Lee Greenwood to launch a nationwide campaign to get Bibles in the Oklahoma public schools classrooms.
Oh.
This comes after Walters' original request for $3 million got denied by state senators. The decision was made after months of Walters trying to push for the Bibles in classrooms.
Full screen in.
In a press release,
Punch 1
Superintendent
underneath.
Walters calls the ongoing attempts to remove Bibles from schools, quote, an attack on the foundation of our
That's good.
country.
And full screen out.
New agreements
And
between
3,
the
zoom
U.S.
out a little
and its
bit.
largest trade partners.
Pan to the right,
Clay
hair.
Webster has that and the rest
Or
of
zoom
today's
in, sorry.
national and international headlines from
We'll
the
do
News
that.
Center.
Sting. Take him underneath.
Today, President Trump
Graphic
signed
in lower
executive
third.
orders to delay tariffs on Mexico and Canada.
Graphic
until
out lower
next
third.
month.
Ready, B. Take
After
B.
talking with both countries'
Graphic in the lower
leaders,
third.
the president decided to
Blew it.
exclude goods included
Let's
in
go
the
ahead and graphic in
US-Mexico
that
Canada
box.
agreement from higher
And
tariffs.
ready,
The
camera
postponement comes
3.
after a steep decline in the stock market, with the NASDAQ falling over 6% since Trump took office. The 25% reciprocal tariffs on both countries are now set to take effect April 2nd.
Take 3.
Hamas
Ready,
officials
Trio A.
respond to President
Graphic
Trump's
out, thank you.
demands to release American and Israeli hostages.
Take
Yesterday,
A.
the
Graphic in
president
the lower
ordered
third. Will you
Hamas
keep
to
an eye
release
on
the
the box
remaining
to make sure it
24
doesn't
living
goof up?
hostages in their
you.
possession and the bodies of
Ready,
34
3.
Hamas leaders.
Excuse
me.
hold on.
Hamas leaders say they will only release the
That was my
remaining
bad.
hostages when there is a lasting ceasefire in Gaza.
Take 3.
And Representative Al Green has been
Can we
censured
boost
by
his
his
mic
peers
just
in
a
the
little?
House.
Ready, B. Take
The
B.
second worst punishment
Graphic
for a
in
member
lower
of Congress
third.
behind expulsion, censure represents
we have
a
it
deep
so prepped.
disapproval of a member's actions. The decision comes after the Democrat from Texas was removed from the House chamber Tuesday night for disrupting President Trump's
And
speech
ready,
to
3.
Congress. 10 Democrat representatives voted in favor of the censure.
Take 3. Ready,
And
Emmy
Houston-based
1.
company
Graphic out the
Intuitive
lower third.
Machines has successfully
Zoom in
put
a
their
little bit
lunar
on one if
lander
you can.
Athena on the moon,
Hold your
the
shot.
second U.S. craft to make the trip this week.
Take
Abby,
it. Oh,
Hallie, back
don't.
to you.
Take Emmy 1.
Thanks, Clay.
All
Back
right,
here
ready,
on campus, you
two
may
bucks?
have noticed some construction on your way to class. OU Nightly's Michael
Advance 2
Buchanan
box.
has the latest on the
Advance
work.
2 box.
Michael,
There we
what
go.
could this mean for the commute?
Hold it.
Yeah, it could mean a couple of things. As you
And
can see
advance.
behind me, some cones and roadwork signs have been set up
All
at
right,
the
ready,
intersection
VO,
of
and
Lindsay
A.
and Jenkins. Here, crews are working to widen
Take it.
Jenkins all the way
Take
down
it.
to Imhoff Road near the Lloyd Noble Center.
He's not following a
According
script.
to the City of
Graphic in
Norman
lower third.
website, the construction will take about a year.
Blew it.
The city also says
Thank
that
you.
motorists could experience delays and that lane closures
Ready
can
him.
be expected throughout the project.
And take
And
him.
this isn't the only place
Ready, Tria B.
experiencing a
We don't have
change in the
anything for him.
traffic pattern. Just a little
Graphic
bit
out the
south
lower
of me
third.
here, another
Yeah, I know.
project
Ready,
has
Tria
been
B.
underway for several months. Their
And
crews are
take
working to
him,
replace
take
a
the-
bridge
yeah,
on State
graphic in the
Highway
lower
9
third.
between Jenkins and 12th Avenue. That project is expected to be finished by this fall, according to the Oklahoma
yes.
Department of
Ready,
Transportation.
ME1.
Both projects could have significant
We'll come
impacts
back
to your
out of
commute.
the 2 box too. Take
ODOT
him.
says that motorists should
Back on
plan
cam.
for increased travel times.
Advance 2
Reporting in
box.
Norman, Michael Buchanan, OU Nightly.
Thanks,
And back to
Michael.
her.
For more information
Perfect.
on
Ready,
both
camera 2.
projects, you can visit the City of Norman
Ready,
website.
tease music. Waiver to 2. Take 2.
And measles has
And
become an active
ready, VO, and
outbreak
A.
spreading
Sneak in
across
that
10
music.
different states.
Take
Find
A.
out if Oklahoma is on that
Bring
list
in-
and
yep.
how many confirmed
And
cases
ready, B.
there are nationwide.
And
And
wipe.
some fired CDC
And
employees
glue
are
your
getting
keys.
a call back
Change
to
back
work.
to
Find out how these workers feel about the sudden change of circumstances.
boost music. Boost, boost, boost. 3, 2, 1. Fade all. Roll brakes. 20. Put stocks graphic in. And hot punch jib underneath. Make sure you have enough time on your stocks music. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just tell me when, Ireland. Okay, Jib, start your move. Graphic out, pull out music. Cue Hallie. Cue
Tonight, a
yep,
growing
dissolve
measles
to 1.
outbreak
Okay,
across the country
ready
with
to?
now 10 states reporting cases. Carrie on Gamboa is following the growing numbers in today's Health Beat.
And sting to 2.
According to the most
Graphic in
up-to-date
lower third.
numbers from the CDC, close to
Graphic out
200
lower third.
people
Ready,
have
Tria A.
tested positive for the
Remember,
virus
there are
since
only 2
cases
VOs in
first
this.
popped up in Texas at the beginning of the year.
Take
The
A.
latest states with
Graphic in lower
confirmed
third.
cases
Let's
are New
glue it.
York, Georgia, Alaska, and now
And can you
Florida.
advance play
the
out?
CDC says it's only updating case
you.
numbers monthly.
Oh, we have a
meaning
full screen in this.
State health departments will
Okay,
have to
ready, full
communicate the
screen.
number of identified cases weekly. After a false alarm in Bartlesville on Tuesday, the state health department says there are no confirmed cases in Oklahoma.
Full screen in.
The department clarified
Graphic
the
out the lower
unconfirmed
third.
case, saying the test
And
showed
yeah,
the person
punch
had
underneath.
immunity to the virus, but was not currently infected.
Full screen out.
Almost 200 fired CDC
And
employees
ready,
are now being
Tria
asked to
B.
return to the office this week.
Take
The
B.
Atlanta
Graphic in
based
the lower
government
third.
agency is in charge of communicating information
And
about
ready,
outbreaks
2.
and other public health threats. According to the agency, of 700 laid off employees were laid off, and around 200 were told in an email their employment was reinstated, and the CDC cuts were a part of the Trump administration's efforts to shrink the government. It is not yet clear if those employees will return to work.
Take 2.
And a
Graphic out
Harvard
the lower
study
third. Ready,
finds
1.
swapping
Let's
your daily
start
butter
your tease
intake for a
music.
certain plant-based oil
And we're gonna take
may
live
help
U1
your
during the weather tease also.
reduce your risk of earlier death. Substituting just 10 grams
After
of
we
butter
go to
daily
Rachel,
for
yes, that's
plant-based
what I mean.
oils could lower the risk.
And
Abby Hallie.
take 1.
Thanks, Cariana. Spring
And
break is
ready,
quickly
VO, and A,
approaching,
music
and
in.
students are packing their bags to get
Music.
off campus.
Take A.
After
music.
the break,
Music.
tips on
Ready,
travel
3.
and
Thank
saving
you.
money so your pockets don't hurt.
And sting. Take 3 under 3.
And
Start your
spring
move on
may
3.
be here today, but
Slow
winter
zoom out on
is here
3.
for the return this weekend.
Yes.
Find out when we get those colder temperatures
And let's
some snow chances in
dissolve
parts
to
of the
live
state.
U1. And glue your keys. Boost music. 3, 2, 1. Fade all. Roll brakes. 15. Ready. Mini me 1. Thank you, Cooper, for getting it set. 9. Pan to the left just a little if you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sting. Take her
Well,
underneath.
welcome back to OU
Graphic
Nightly.
in her
It's
lower
great
third.
to have you here on this Thursday afternoon. We are looking at these
Graphic
wind
at
gusts
her lower
outside right
third.
now. It is still
Perfect.
windy
Ready,
here
Baron?
in Norman. It's going to continue to stay windy for the next
hey
couple
Arab,
of days.
did
Looking
y'all
at wind
get
gusts across the
a
state,
box
29
for
miles
Rachel,
per hour
like a
in
little
Norman,
one
32
for
miles
the
per hour in
desk?
Oklahoma City, 40 miles per hour in
Yeah,
Lawton.
Ireland.
So it is definitely windy across the state. Now, like I said, those winds are going to continue for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Watch this front move through the next couple of hours tomorrow on Friday afternoon, and then we'll have those wind gusts. They'll be in the 20s and 30s for the next
And you
couple
can
of
key out
days. Now, with those
CG11.
wind gusts, those temperatures are going to be above
And then go ahead
average.
and
Look
bring
at
in
this
that
temperature
OTS that
outlook
we
map
have
for the
coming
next
up later.
6 to 10 days. Spring is definitely
Okay,
back.
don't glue it yet,
So
but when
look
we're
at these
like
above
in
average
crosstalk, you
temperatures
can
that are
glue
going
it.
to be
Yeah.
here
Thank
for
you.
the weekend, which means with that wind and those dry
Spring
air, the
break.
higher temperatures, we're going to see
The
that fire
fires.
weather for
Oh,
the
the
next
spring
week
break.
on Thursday
Spring
or today.
break.
We'll have that near critical, and then we'll dwindle back down to
It does
elevated
look
and
like
low, but then
summer
right back
and
up
not spring,
to
I
near
would be
critical
honest.
again on Monday and
2 minutes.
Tuesday. So something to keep in mind if you're deciding to have a burn pile or anything like that, to keep that fire weather in mind, that we are at near critical for the next couple weeks. For that future feels like temps, however, because we have those winds for the next couple of days, we will be seeing some wind chills for the weekend. We'll be back in the 30s. It'll feel like the 30s here in Norman. So winter is back for the weekend, but then we'll right back into spring for your Monday and Tuesday. Now, looking at our snow
Minute
chances
30.
across the state for this weekend, like I said, we're back to winter for most of the state. Out in the west, they'll see a chance of about 30% of snow. Now, whether or not some of that makes its way towards Norman or the Oklahoma City area, it's still up in the air.
Am I ready for
We
what,
may not be
Ireland?
cold enough. We may be cold enough, but precipitation chances are still looking pretty likely for your weekend. Now,
Yeah.
looking at, we're going to time this out for you. Out in the Panhandle, we'll
I have a
start
little
with those
surprise for you,
showers
though,
and
during
that
sports.
snow that'll start to
I'm
make
not
its
gonna tell
way
you what it is, though.
east.
One
That snow
minute.
will get a little bit heavier out in western parts of the state, and then that rain will pick up here in Norman about noon on Saturday. Like I said, whether or not that turns to snow is still up in the air, but there's definitely that possibility for the next couple of days.
Oh,
Looking
oh
at your
no.
Weather Center cam,
Oh,
though,
no.
right now
Can
it's not
someone fix
updating
it?
quite what it's looking
No.
like outside, but I
Can
can
someone
tell you
fix
it is
it on
pretty
the
gloomy.
computer
We
back
have
there?
an overcast
Any?
out on
You
the
just gotta go
Weather
full
Center
screen.
cam. 61 degrees here in Norman.
Oh.
Winds feel like, or winds
Okay.
are southeast at 22 miles per hour.
Okay, there we
Current
go.
temperature statewide 61 degrees here in Norman.
Was it
59
just
degrees
frozen,
in
or
Oklahoma
what?
City. And then tonight we're going to cool
Okay.
down a little bit, but not before Friday. We'll see
Oh,
our
I see,
70s.
I see.
So 72 in Norman, 73 in Oklahoma City, and then we'll see that cool down later on tonight. So 52
10
degrees in
seconds
Norman,
left.
53 in Oklahoma City. Your 7-day forecast, though, like I said, those 70s will return to
Dissolve to
spring
Baron.
on Friday.
And ready,
then
camera
we're back
2.
for winter
Tilt down
in a
on
couple
2.
of days. Look at
Tilt
that
down.
temperature change,
Tilt down.
45 degrees
Tilt
to
down.
60 degrees
Right
on
there,
Saturday
perfect.
and Sunday. So
And pan to
I
the
don't
left
know.
a
I
little
can't say
on
if the
2.
groundhog was right, or
right there.
not, because it looks
And
like
dissolve.
we were back and forth the next couple
Perfect.
of days.
Yeah, did I just
Glue?
hear you correctly? Is
Yes.
it actually going to
Slay.
snow this weekend?
You know, it's Oklahoma. It doesn't, who knows
Yeah.
what it's going to do. So-
Have your boots ready.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. But it's spring break, so
Yes.
we can go
And
somewhere
ready,
warmer
camera one.
maybe. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks Rachel.
Of course.
Take 1.
And like I said, spring break is
And
just 2
already
weeks away,
packaging
and it's
B.
time to prepare for your
Thank you
getaway.
to tilt down a
Nightly
little.
Spencer Plato reports on tips to keep you safe, save money, and be on time to your destination.
And take package.
Spring fever is in the air with
Graphic
spring break
in,
right
Spencer,
around
if
the
we have
corner,
it.
and many are ready to hit the tarmac.
Graphic out, Spencer.
And others
Bring in story key if we
are
have
ready
it.
to hit the road.
Next one should be
Always
Sean.
a busy holiday
Sean,
for
this
travel,
is Sean.
Especially
Perfect.
with college students. A lot of people
Back
like
to spring break travel.
head somewhere, whether it's the
like
beach
the yeah
or
yeah.
skiing.
We will have a
Sean
full screen
Stewart with
coming up.
AAA says this year's travel cost for spring break is higher
Little-
than last. He says domestic airfare is up 7% with
Full
international
screen in.
up 2%.
Full screen in.
Hotel costs have also seen an 8% increase, and if you plan on catching a cruise, prices have gone up 27% because of its popularity.
Full
have
screen
it
out.
already in terms of booking hotels, finding a place to stay.
Yeah, we did.
And anything like that
graphic
that
and
you
story
need to do
key.
in advance.
Stacey Ham at Will Rogers International Airport says they are ready for the large presence of travelers.
All of your airlines
Advance
are
to
fully
Stacy.
staffed. TSA will be fully staffed.
Stacy.
That
Stacy.
way we can make sure that we get
Stacy.
everybody through the security checkpoint
Back to story
pretty
key.
quickly.
Ham
Back to
says
story
the
key.
airport expects many spring breakers to leave next Thursday or Friday.
You definitely want to be here 2 hours before. That gives you plenty of time, again, to find your
Can you pull back your
parking,
iPad just
to
a
get
tiny bit?
through your airline
bit more.
check-in, and to get through
Right
the
there.
security
Queen,
checkpoint.
thank you.
Travelers looking to save money should consider driving to their destination, as gas prices are down
Standard Owl,
27
Spencer
cents
Plato,
since
OU
last
Nightly.
spring break. Reporting in Norman,
not that
Spencer
much.
Plato, OU
Tilt down a
Nightly.
little. Take one.
Spencer,
Ready,
AAA
two?
says the top destinations
Yeah,
for
we did.
spring breakers
Ready,
this
two?
year will be beach destinations, with Orlando,
Tilt down
Florida
a little
being
on
the
two.
most popular location.
Hold your shot. Take
And
two.
spring football officially
And
starts
sneak
today
in
for the
Artie's
Oklahoma
music. Ready, Tria
Sooners.
A.
With one new face in a new place talking about his future as a Sooner.
That's right, and one Sooner team
Steve's
took
music.
the court
Do we
last
have
night
it?
and caused the unexpected. OU basketball was full of surprises,
And
from
take
taking
A.
down one ranked
Graphic
opponent
in
to
lower
one
third.
star
Blew
player
it.
scoring his career high as a true freshman. Next up in sports.
Boost music. And 3, 2, 1. Fade all. Roll breaks. Okay. Hey, my lovely anchors, go ahead and move to the PIX monitor. Change the BAM. Brody, change the BAM, push it, and then change your graphic for Nightly. Yeah, he already has it prepped. He just has to push it. Yeah, we want to change it. Perf. And then Mackenzie or Arab, change it to yellow on the lights. And camera 2, you should be on on Brooke. On Brooke. Yep. Yes. Yes. Zoom in on her. I do in a second. Zoom out on 2 a little. Get your one shot on 2. Tilt down for me. Zoom out a little bit more. Ready 2. Brody, ready 2. Do you like that? On 2? Okay, slay. 2, you look good. Arab and Mackenzie, don't forget to close that door. Kennedy, Nate said to put this one, because they're talking about football too. $30. It's not closed all the way, Arab. The door isn't closed all the way. 20. Ready Brooks mic, and ready our stinger. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sting. Take her underneath, graphic in her lower third.
And it's time for sports. Walter Meyerfierce
Lower
put
third.
up a career high 31
Graphic
points
out her
last
lower
night.
third.
It
We're
was
going to have a
senior night
package
for
coming
men's
out of B. We're going to
basketball here in
flash into
Norman.
that.
OU Nightly's Hallie McPherson has the
Brody,
story.
flash.
The OU men's basketball team hasn't notched many
Hallie
wins
McPherson.
this season, but the seniors did walk out of the Lloyd Noble Center one last time on a good note, beating
don't know if
Missouri
there will be
96 to 84. And this win brought out all the emotions from the Sooners.
Felt great, and I'm
Jalen?
glad I got to do it with these group of guys. Because I mean, we work hard
Now
day
story
in, day
key.
out, regardless of the outside noise. Man,
Story key,
we've
yep.
always stayed together, and just to come back to the LSC
Can you boost
for
this
the
package
last
just a
time
little
and
bit? If
for
you're
senior
hitting
night,
red,
man,
don't,
it
but
was amazing.
And to see Jalen Moore
boost the package a little bit.
you know, walk
On
off
audio.
the court and just with the win against a big team that we needed. Just
There
a lot
you
of
go.
emotion and love in there for guys when you battle through
And
adversity
at the end
together.
of this, we're going to go
And I thought
straight
that was-
into
that was the
a full
emotion that
screen.
we were having,
And
having
it's
those
going to be a
guys walk off
standard
the court
out.
for the last time.
Next, the Sooners head down south to face Texas for an important matchup
This
for their
is the
tournament
out.
hopes. Reporting from the Lloyd Noble Center, Hallie McPherson.
Full screen in.
OU women's basketball
Perfect.
wrapped
Graphic
up
out that
their
lower
first game
third.
in the
Bring
SEC
in the
tournament
OTS.
against Georgia this evening.
Punch her underneath.
A good warm-up
Bring in
for
the
Reagan
OTS.
Beers and her
Yeah.
sharpshooting team before playing 4th seed Kentucky. This marks the Sooners' 8th straight win with a final score of 70 to 52.
Full screen out.
And a lot of fresh beginnings for
Um,
new OU
when we
starting
take-
QB John
after the
Mateer,
shot
a
here
new
in a second.
team, a
Ready,
new
Tria
conference, and new challenges. Await the
Yes.
Washington State transfer.
Flash.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I
And
think playing
story
the best
key,
defense
John.
is
Yep,
show me
perfect. Graphic out.
that I'm capable to do it, or what I
Graphic
need
out.
to improve on. And
Out cue is
like, the
placed to
timing is
B
probably
and
a
ready
little
Tria
quicker,
B.
You know, watching
We're
film,
gonna
you
just
gotta be
take
more
Tria B.
detailed because of the
We're
players
not
I'll
gonna
be
lie
playing
to it
against,
'cause it'll look weird.
which is fine, makes it more fun. Will it be the easiest thing? No. but great atmospheres, great players, great coaches. It's the place to be.
And
The
take it.
Oklahoma City Thunder put the Grizzlies
Graphic
into
in lower third. Bring
hibernation
in that
last
music.
night.
Ready,
Shai
Tria A.
Gilgeous-Alexander scored 41 points for OKC. But what else would you expect from
Bring
the
in the
leading
music a
scorer
little
in the
bit more.
NBA? After a
There you
three-point
go.
lead turned into a 15-point advantage in the third quarter, Memphis was no match for the best in the West, 120 to 103.
Wipe.
And
Advance
the
lower
Atlanta
third.
Hawks play the Pacers
Perfect.
tonight. Former
And
Sooner star
let's
Trae
glue
Young
it. Ready,
reported
three.
a double-double
Tilt
last
down
game
on three and
and
zoom
is
in a
listed as
little. Not a
probable
lot.
due to an Achilles
there.
injury against Indiana. Tip-off at 6:30 p.m. Unlike Austin
And-
Reeves, who will sit out as the Lakers face the Knicks at 9 p.m., Buddy Hield and Golden State will look for their
Slowly
eighth straight
start
win
fading out
tonight
that
against
music.
the Brooklyn Nets. Tip-off at
Fade out
6:30
music.
p.m.
And take them.
Thanks, Brooke.
Graphic
If you're
out
like
lower
us
third.
And rely on your beauty sleep,
And ready,
we
Tria B.
recommend hitting the pillow an hour
Tease
early
music.
this weekend.
Tease
Here
music.
comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Oh.
Stick with us to find out what change is coming
Glue
to
it.
your clocks.
And boost music. Oh, 3, 2. Kill their mics. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are currently in Today in History. Let Elle know. Let me know when to graphic this out. And fade out music, graphic out Cure.
I'm Elle Gedman at
Graphic
the
in
OU
lower
Nightly
third.
Update Desk.
Graphic
An
out lower
inmate has
third.
died at the Federal Transfer Center in Oklahoma City. Authorities say
this is just a
43-year-old
reader,
Chad Reed
so
was
ready,
found
camera, one.
unconscious around 1:30 this morning and later died at the hospital.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Reed
One
was
zoom in
serving
just a
time for
hair.
drug-related charges. His cause of death is under investigation. Abby,
Ready, one.
Hallie, back to you in the studio.
Take one.
Thanks, Elle. Rachel,
And
can
ready,
you tell us
Baron.
a little bit more
Ready,
about
Baron,
the spring
yep.
temperatures finally?
Yeah. Well, for Friday, we will see some spring-like temperatures, but this weekend, looking
dissolve.
at your 7-day, we will have that chance for rain on Saturday, 70% chance. It'll be 45 degrees on Saturday, nearly a 30-degree difference.
Jib, go ahead and
But then we're
zoom
back to
in
spring for the
so
next
you'll be ready
week.
for
Look
the
at those
out.
70s, and a perfect time for your springing forward on Sunday, setting forward your clocks, right?
And go ahead
Yeah,
and dissolve
love it
back
or
to
hate
them.
it. It's time to spring forward
I forgot
because
to go back
daylight
to the
saving
two-shot.
time
Ready,
is
A.
here.
On Saturday, we'll turn our clocks ahead 1 hour at 2 in the morning.
And take
This
A.
means we'll lose
Graphic
an
in lower
hour of
third.
sleep.
Daylight saving time is meant to keep the sun out longer with shorter nights. We'll fall
Thank you,
back
Jib.
on November 2nd.
And
Yeah, for
take
sure.
them.
Well, I'll
Graphic
tell
out
you
lower
guys,
third.
I personally like the fall back better, but it'll definitely feel like fall back with the winter. Are you guys ready for some snow?
Ooh.
No, I am not.
Ready, Jib.
Do y'all have any plans for the weekend since it is going to snow? I think I'm going to be inside.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm hibernating.
Definitely.
We're at 57, 55.
Well, thanks for watching OU
And
Nightly.
ready, Jib,
I'm
Jib, start
Abby
your move.
Hollingsworth.
And
And
I'm Hallie McPherson.
dissolve
Be
to
sure to
Jib.
watch OU Nightly live
Music
weekdays
in, ready,
at
live, you
4:30.
won.
Good night.
Dissolve to live you on. And ready, live you two. Boost music. Kill all their mics. Dissolve to live you two. And go ahead and dissolve to, yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade all. And we're out.